Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.
Come.
Good morning, gentlemen of the press. Standing here today are all tenants and occupiers of Police Officers' Rights Association, Power Shopping Complex, Phase 1 and 2, situated at number 30 to 33 Otiba Street, Computer Village. Our membership strength is more than 1,000 traders and business owners who deal in computer and information technology gadgets, combined and occupying the Power Shopping Complex, Phase 1 and 2. All our members are put in possession by respective landladies who are original allottees of Power, and we have been occupying the properties for more than 20 years now, paying rent to respective landladies without any hindrance. We have also been responsible for taxes imposed on the property by Lagos State government and other land use charge. On 19th of July 2023, a meeting was held at the Police College Dining Hall, Ikeja, attended by the Commandant, Police College Ikeja, Mrs. Miriam Aliu, Power National Market Leader, Commandant Ajala, retired, the Chief Executive Officer of the Rageman Construction Limited, one Mrs. Sanusi Olaji, Mrs. Abakasanga, among all others. And at the meeting, we were informed that there are plans to improve the shopping complex and plaza, and that as the development unfolds, that they will communicate with us and inform our landladies. After the said meeting, we did not hear from the commandant, the commissioner of the police, Power executives, and the Power leadership, and the proposed developer till sometime in early October 2023, when a letter was circulated within the markets and our plaza stating that Achieving Greatness Limited made another proposal to the national president of Power and the national market leader for the development and upgrade of Power Phase 1 and 2. In the signed letter, one Mr. Emmanuel Ojibo, the managing director of Achieving Greatness Limited, sent proposal to the national president of Power and the national market leader on the fact that the Power Phase 1 and 2, which was occupied, was a dilapidated, defaced and distressed building, and it was recommended for demolition. Prior to this development, we have the paper from Lagos State Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development and Lagos State Building Control Agency. An integrity test was conducted upon the property prior to this, and we were given a paper back to show that the structure that is in this place is not defective and is not weak. Then immediately after this was conducted, we waited to see if there will be further communication with them. We never at any point rejected or refused the redevelopment plan. All we wanted was a proper procedure. All we wanted was for us to be carried along as stakeholders. We need to tell the story of this place. In the year 1999 and 2000, before this place was built, several members contributed to the building of this plaza. Our seed money was used in developing this structure back then. And after it was built, the shops were allocated to different police officers' wives. And they became our landladies. And since then, we've had good and cordial relationship with most of the landladies. We took them as our sisters and our mothers. And immediately this notice was served us verbally on June. We never received any paper notice to leave this place. We were only told verbally on July 19th that there will be a redevelopment and demolition and we should vacate, and it will be done in phases. So we came back as a group of people, and we understand that there is a law of ownership and there is a law of possession. So we expected that our landladies, considering the Lagos State law on landlord and tenant relationship, will call us for further meeting. All we got was the July 19th verbal briefing that we should vacate. So all through between that period, we never got any quit notice paper. There is no single paper that shows that we were duly quitted or asked to leave this place. So we waited to ensure that there will be communication, there will be dialogue. So we are telling Nigerians that we never resisted the development, we never resisted the designing of this place. All we craved for, all we requested, all we wanted was to be carried along as stakeholders who have invested in this place. We need to also tell you that when this building was built back then, there was no single electricity or wire. We equipped this place. We did the interlocking. We did transformer. We invested so much in this place, and yet we kept paying our rents. So we consider it unjust when we were told that we should vacate this place. On December 28th, several policemen invaded this building and marked this building and told us that we should vacate within 24 hours. The vacation order came with a sticker with an inscription from the office of the Lagos State Governor, Lagos State Task Force, Governor's Office, removal order within 24 hours. This came on the 28th of December. All our members have traveled home for Christmas and the New Year. Those that were left here were still doing business. We also need to make it clear that this entire complex comprises of men and women, young and old, who come from different parts of this nation, from the south, from the west, from the north, from the east, and we come together here to do business. We create economic value. In each shop, we have a minimum of 4 staffs, and we pay our taxes. So we have economic value, and we contribute to job creation. So when this place was marked on the 28th by the police officers that invaded this entire complex, we were threatened and all occupants began to fear. And we were told that we should leave within the next 24 hours. And we were wondering, how can this be? That the only time we were informed was in July. And since then, we waited to see if there will be further communication and dialogue and discussion to see how all our members can also benefit in the proposed redevelopment. To our surprise, while we were waiting for their communication and we did not get any communication, sometimes in November, some officers came around with some engineers to begin to measure the entire land space, and along the line, some of the officers that they told us verbally that you people will not vacate, we will demolish this place and all of you will get out. So immediately we received that, we came together as an association, Computer Dealers Association, and we called our lawyers, and we realized that at this point, the power leadership that we are dealing with is not properly carrying us along. Our landladies were still collecting rents from all of us till December 27, 26. People were still being asked to pay rents on a property you are asking people to vacate within 24 hours. So we went to court, and the court served the power leadership and several other agencies. Our lawyer is here, he will give further briefing. They were served, and an interim injunction was gotten to restrain further building and the demolition of the plaza in order for us to come to the round table. We are making it clear that there was no time we resisted redevelopment or redesigning, but we were not carried along. There was no communication to us. We were not treated as tenants who have valid rents. Several people have paid rents that are running into 2027. So when we got this demolition, when we got this notice for 24 hours demolition paper, we the next day visited the office of the governor, but we couldn't get the attention of the governor. We protested to the House of Assembly, and large numbers of our members met some honorables with our lawyers, and they took our petition. And we told them that even if this place is going to be rebuilt, all we are asking for as good citizens of this nation is to be duly informed, is to be duly carried along. It is not to be treated as rats who does not exist. Most of us are breadwinners of our families. We have aged parents. We have children in the university. So we are not people that just came into this place overnight. So immediately we did that whole rally on the 28th and 29th. We people billions of ICT products has been looted and destroyed in this place within 24 hours. We came in here on the night of 31st to discover that the entire complex was surrounded by policemen in their large numbers. Unimaginable numbers of policemen were everywhere, fully armed with caterpillars. And at that point, no member in the midnight, there was no light. Nobody could access this place. It was then we realized this 24 hours notice has been evicted illegally, unjustly, wickedly, and prior to the demolition. Few people who hanged around also reliably confirmed that shops were burgled, items were looted. Several members have traveled out of Lagos. They have gone on Christmas break. Their entire livelihood, business capital has been looted and destroyed. So immediately this happened, all we did was to keep calm. We never took laws into our hands. So we are using this medium to communicate to the whole world. Our complaint is as follows. We never got due notice. If it was served, it should be presented. We never got due notice. No documentation, all through for us to evict this place. No law in Lagos State says that you should vacate a tenant within 24 hours. No engagement all through to all our entire members. We were never engaged on the proposed demolition, redevelopment. Even when we met them in a meeting, And we asked several questions on July 19th. The first day we got the verbal notice. All we were told is to go and comply. Just comply and vacate. And we looked back and said, how can we go and comply? We have stayed in this place. Some have stayed more than 10 years. We have people who have stayed more than 20 years. We have people who have their seed money in building this place 20 years ago. So our complaint is that there was no quick notice according to the law of Lagos State. The power leadership did not quit us properly. Our landladies who are receiving rent from us, who were still receiving rent in December from all our members, did not quit us properly. There were several rents that were collected in advance and it was not refunded. There was no single MOU. There was no single agreement with us throughout. Now, in conclusion, we are complaining. How can you bring down a building of this size without engaging the stakeholders that have beautified it, that has maintained it? How can it be? Is this the kind of society you want us to live in? A lot of us have lost a means of livelihood. Our capital, our businesses has been destroyed illegally within 24 hours. It has taken us more than 15 years to build goodwill, to build our name, to build our business. But within 24 hours, our entire sweat, our entire means of livelihood was destroyed by the power leadership. So, injustice, police, by the power leadership, Nigerian police. So we have Nigerian leadership, Nigerian police under the leadership of the power management and the IG's wife. So we have given our complaint to the world to understand that we were not duly quitted. There was no paper. This is injustice. This is wickedness. 24 hours, our entire business has been pulled down. We are demanding for justice, equity and compensation. Our lawyer will take it further. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, my friend.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Yusuf. I'm counsel to traders here in Kowa Phase 1 and Phase 2 shopping complex. There are a few issues that I quickly want to overcome. Mr. Femi has addressed all the main issues. But what really baffles me is that the law enforcement agencies, expedited by the police, which is supposed to be enforcing the law, are now the one that has spearheaded the violation of our law. Not just the law, but a valid order or the court of competent jurisdiction. When we had on the 2nd of December, when the first threat to bring this place down within 7 days was served verbally, some policemen came and they said they were going to bring this place down in less than 24 hours. Our clients came to our office and we did advise that the proper thing to do is to approach the court under the reaction protocol of Lagos State to get a restraining order while we comply with the reaction protocol. We indeed got the valid order of the court by Honorable Justice Lawal Akaku on 18th of December 2023 to say that all issues related to this place should be suspended till the claimant comply with the present protocol. The court did order that we serve a memorandum of claim on the defendant. We served the commissioner of police, we served the commandant, we served the poor national executive. We did not stop at that because we feel like the ID will not be informed as to what is going on. Again, we did a petition to the office of the to intimate him of the illegality that is about to be perpetrated by some marauder. But we now later found out that the IG himself is the one spearheading, because there is nothing that will happen in the Nigerian police without him moving fingers. We will serve them and we make sure that, but to our surprise, everything just went out the drain. I don't know which law in Lagos that will empower anybody to bring down a building within 24 hours. And for your information, there was an integrity test conducted on this whole building, and the report came out in October, I think 6th or 7th of October, and stated that this building is fit. Because the initial information is that this building is distressed, and if not demolished, it's going to cause damage in the science. But that was not true. So again, we lay all the facts before the court, and for our surprise, they served just 24 hours notice on 28th of December, and 29th of December, we tested to the office of the governor of Lagos State. We submitted our petition, but we sought refuge in the governor, but nobody came to us. There's nobody lifted any finger on this thing. This place was shut down. Unfortunately, this place was shut down in the wee hours of the night, and police officers came here to loot the belongings of our clients. This is not what we expect society. This is a brazen improvement on not just the law of Lagos State, because Lagos State did have a law with respect to building and planning and housing. So what law was observed? But funny enough, the police spokesperson came out, I think yesterday, to say that they got all necessary permit. It's a 24 hours notice, the permit that is required to bring down a building in Lagos State. Unfortunately, the Lagos State government has said they don't have hand in this issue, but they have not come out to show us the demolition permit or the order of court that has empowered the police to bring down this place. So all we are saying is that these are people, these are men that do not have means of livelihood again. We need this matter. We're asking the president to investigate this matter and bring anybody who is found culpable, even if it is the IG of police, to do. Because there is nothing that could have happened within the hierarchy of the police without when we have submitted the petition to the IG on 7th of December. We have the clear copy of the petition. The court ordered that we serve all necessary parties in the matter. We did serve. After we served the order of the court, then they came to bring down this building. We cannot continue to live in this kind of situation. This is not, we are not in a banana republic. This is just taking us back to the racial state of that was said that life was poor short. So what do we need to do more? We have sought the protection of the court. It means that the court now, in itself, in the mouth of the police, does not have any respect in our society, and we cannot continue. So we are demanding justice, we are demanding adequate compensation. And again, these people that occupy this place are not just strayers, they are not squatters, they are lawful tenants of their respective landlords. Their landlords and their landladies, they are not speaking to them. Nobody is talking to them. The landladies said yes, they are against demolition, but nobody has come out in public to condemn the act. So the landladies, the landlords should come out and tell us how they have contributed, and they should explain the level of their culpability in this issue. So we are praying the president. People are celebrating New Year in their various reforms. We see everybody then coming out to protest on the 3rd of January. It is so unfortunate, and we cannot continue something like this. The police have wrote a road shot on the law of Nigeria, not just the law, but an order of the court. So this needs to be brought to book. The president needs to investigate this issue and bring, even if it is the IG that's found problem, because the wife of the IG is the head of COA. So I don't know how the IG will explain his culpability in this issue. That's what I want to say.
It's okay, just let him stay. Hold on. Don't bend it, sorry. Okay.
I need the copy of
Hold on, let them stop.
Because of time, I have to call.
Let's.
No problem.
Okay.
I happen to be one of the occupants of the demolished complex. In fact, I have 2 shops here. I import laptops in large quantities. I think it was on the 28th that they came in here. I saw people marking. I thought it was a joke. In my shop, I saw one sticker, they said 24 hours. I said, what does it mean to say you have 24 hours to leave a place you have stayed for how many years? I thought it was a joke. I came out and started interacting with some of our colleagues. I saw policemen in their number with guns, marking everything. But what baffled me most is that even while they were marking, we had a court injunction that was still in place. But I was thinking, is it possible for these people to come and demolish even when they have been served this injunction? But lo and behold, midnight on that day they demolished that 30th. I was here up to almost 8 o'clock trying to see how I can evacuate my wares. I did the most I can. I packed some in bag, my laptops, my hard drives, accessories. The laptop I had more than 150 laptops left. That I said, okay, since it was too late and there was no light in the complex again, let me go. By Sunday morning, I will come again. They'll come and see what I can do. Maybe bring motor and come and take my goods away. Lo and behold, that Sunday morning, because I live in Badagry, I had to move to Badagry. I go to Badagry 11 o'clock that day, only to wake up in the morning, open my phone. I saw in the plaza that these people demolished everywhere. The question I keep asking is this: if the police people, I think my understanding is that the police is to maintain law and order, protect properties. So how can police that is given this responsibility be the people that we so bizarrely do contrary to the law? They came as if there was war. Okay, you gave us 24 hours. You saw it that we already evacuating our things. Why the hurry in coming to demolish? I understand they came with a van. They will vandalize the shop, break the shop. They came with their area boys and vandalizers. Trucks. When they vandalize any shop they vandalize, they will pick whatever thing that is valuable there. They have boys that are throwing into the distance. I want to ask this question because I am not getting younger. I'm almost 60 years. It's unfortunate that we have a government that will allow its citizens to be treated this way. I am, at my age now, I have lost more than 5 million naira worth of goods in my shop alone. I don't know for other of my colleagues. How can the government, okay, they told us that the president told us there's renewed hope. Is it to renew our hope? That the police that is supposed to enforce rule of law is the one that will so badly inflict pain on the citizens. Okay, look at the timing. A time that all Nigerians are supposed to be happy. A time that everybody is supposed to be celebrating with family. A time that some people have traveled. I know some of my boys here, some people that have traveled to marry. They are marrying, they went home to marry, to do their marriage. Only to come in the dead of the night and demolish their means of livelihood. Okay. It's so bad.
Okay. If I may ask you, what do you think government can do after this protest? What do you think?
What I think government should do, which I have been clamoring for, the greatest problem we have in this country is the rule of, there's no rule, nothing like rule of law. The people that are supposed to enforce the law in the country, especially the police authorities, they are the greatest violators. If there is rule of law, nobody, not even the president, will overrule the injunction of the court. Nobody will do something when there is an injunction, a subsisting injunction, that this thing should not, and it was not even a long adjournment. The man said 24th. What I said, government should compensate us. One, we were not given any eviction notice, authoritative notice to quit. They didn't follow due process. And now we have lost our properties in the process of this illegality. So they should compensate us. Secondly, anything they are doing, if they want to do anything, they have to carry us along. because we are Nigerians. We are not Nigerians or we are not from Cameroon. We are Nigerians. They should come to our aid. I want the president to come in. I want the IG to tell us something. If possible, the government should tell us something so that we know where we stand, whether we really they care for us or not. Thank you. My name is Aslan Matu.
There's no war for no job. Big criminal, no job that fit defend. The military ones are putting together, and they are looking for FBI.
They rented themselves inside this pool. Look at that man taking photo. He just bought another shop here. This December. And the person that collected the money knew this place would be good.
Sunday. Abi agree.
Ìgbà tó wá ẹ̀ náà máa wá. Ìgbà ẹ̀ náà máa ń ṣe.
I don't know. Mo gbé ma wá láàrin tó wá gbogbo wọn ṣe ń laptop wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Laptop wọn kọ́ sí ṣe tàbí wọ́n tó wà tó bá ti di Monday àṣọ àárọ̀ Sunday. Ẹ máa kó láyé ọjà délé. Ẹ máa fi dé débi lóru yẹn náà ẹ máa wọlé. Ó débi lóru bí wọ́n fi ṣe ní ìṣẹ́kọ̀ tó wọlé ẹ̀ta ní 12 o'clock. Ó gbé mọ́tò sójà. Jáde àti kẹjà. Òyìn á wọlé ọjọ́ ká wọlé. Wọ́n ti close owó junction àdéjọ́ sàmàlà ẹ̀nà gbogbo pẹ́pù ẹ̀ lè dé pẹ́pù kọlẹ̀ gbogbo every year mọ́tò kún lọ́dún wẹ̀lẹ̀ lájà burúkú gan tó gbọ́dọ̀ burúkú dání very terrible job burúkú lọ́wọ́ ṣe o everything lórí wọ́n ti gbé kíni prison wọ́n gbé kíni prison those people are very wicked o wọ́n ti aláwọ̀ tí ẹni ṣe ṣe ìdíbẹ̀ ajá ńkọ́ very mighty dog ọmọ forget this country ẹ̀nà wọ́n ti ṣe meeting lọ́dọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ṣe.
Don't we say this thing? Òun náà ló ṣe justice everywhere.
Ọmọ kò sí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ Nàìjíríà yóò wà advisable fún youth láti orí lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ló jẹ́ ọmọ sọjá sọ pé gbogbo ayé gbogbo ayé ti àti the government na complain on the agenda pàtàkì.